Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, after briefly probing the support area seen around 69.35.45, demand stepped back in quite a strong number. And as from there, we've posted an engulfing candle that waits confirmation, but unlikely to get it due to the fact that we do need to clear this top side area, which is seen roughly around 71.20.40 area. I do feel though that the risk is still possibly to the downside, and this is just a brief rally and maybe a false candle due to the lacking technicals. And therefore keep an eye on how the RSI performs in case it does buckle up and fall back to the bottom side of the range. All eyes look to this Wednesday's to the US CPI and expected a 0.3% month on month and a 2.4% year on year. Meanwhile, the US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, took a U-turn very sharply away from the 100 barrier and plummeted to around 130 points to 98.70. Given the fact that the market is still a little bit mixed in how the geopolitical risk is going on between the US and Iran, well, no doubt we will continue to be in a whipsaw manner. Support, as I said, is around 70.35, and then underneath there is around 69.70. The euro, well, that's posted a key reversal, but waits confirmation. Now, if we get a break above 116.45.55, that is the key to reinstate the upside back towards 119 to maybe 120 as a potential target. This is a very strong candle, and besides that, we had a hammer before. So we've got two bullish candles that await confirmation, but given the technicals being somewhat indecisive, really need to see that break of 116.45.55. Otherwise, we will drop back to the bottom side of the range, following the indicators somewhere around the 114.60.70 mark and reassess. A very whipsaw price action for dollar yen and rejecting once again the top side of its range around 158, and therefore with this could actually find another bull trap. If so, then the market is likely to look further to the downside to around 157.5 to around 156 and reassess. Looking at sterling, an engulfing candle that waits confirmation, and let's see if we can break somewhere above 134.45.50, and if so, that could confirm the outside range day and look towards 135, 136. A whipsaw price action and a hammer posted when it comes to gold. Looking at the range, well, we still seem to be confined in a 5,000 to around 5,200 after a volatile week, and we can see that the market's still a little bit shy of touching the bottom side of this range. I still feel the upside is the risk and back towards the recent highs around 5,400. Any weakness, well, the still can be quite deep where the trend line comes in around 4,800, 2060 area. What a whipsaw price action it's been for oil, and plummeting over 10% since reaching around 112 and now settling around $88 a barrel. Given the fact that we're still in a trend, I still don't have a view, just trying to assess what the market's doing. Very hard to trade in these ranges, so I'd rather sit back and see how it all unfolds and take opportunity once the technicals are coming more into a favourable trade. Until then, let's see how it plays out. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me, and as always, look out the Intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start of the day.